Two big banks face accusations of unfair mortgage practices, and the allegations are that they produced a wave of foreclosures in minority neighborhoods. The city of Los Angeles says Wells Fargo and Citigroup engaged in what it calls a continuous pattern of predatory lending practices and redlining. That, says the city, saddled minority mortgage holders with loans they couldn't afford. Both banks called the charges baseless.
Now, while many big banks are cautious about approving mortgages right now, smaller banks and independent lenders are swooping in. And as Diana Olick explains, borrowers are paying attention.
Brian Del Terzo is about to buy a larger home for his growing family just outside Minneapolis. This is not his first foray into the mortgage process.
I've had experiences in the past with the larger lenders, dealing with home purchases, and I just didn't feel like a special person. I felt like a number.
So this time he went with Waterstone Mortgage, a smaller lender based in the Midwest.
It's been a lot smoother process with a local, smaller company that seems to care more.
Brian is among a growing number of borrowers turning to non-bank lenders and to community banks. Their share of the mortgage market is now at 60% compared to just 39% in 2009, according to Inside Mortgage Finance.
I think it's a combination of independent mortgage bankers and community banks being aggressive and entrepreneurial and taking advantage of niches, and also some of the larger banks electing not to play in some of the spaces.
Banks large and small have been very busy over the last few years as record low mortgage rates fueled a refinance boom. But rates are rising again now, and refinance volume has dropped dramatically, down over 60% from a year ago. That has independent lenders gathered at an industry conference in Miami this week talking deals.
Now, that the industry is a little bit in flux, rates are up, some companies are doing well, some companies aren't doing so well. There's an opportunity for companies like mine and others like that, other independent mortgage bankers, to go out and seek market share and be aggressive in recruiting new talent, perhaps acquisitions.
As for the big banks, they may come back into the market more if home sales improve next year. But as for now, David is beating Goliath yet again. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Diana Olick in Washington.